This was the last race of the night. It was also the last time this track would be on the game for right now. Obviously the track's changed. I don't know when the track will be back. I don't know how that system really works. As you can see, I just wanted to show you exactly how me and B are racing. It's usually tight. I mean, there's not much contact, if any. We give each other space if it allows for it. We're not trying to murder each other. If he caught that corner and he should be in it, then it's his corner, and I'm not going to try to stop him or push him off the track because of it. In the same respect. So, fun racing. I see that, you know, this race ended up being against Ford and Ferrari, which just totally just takes me back to going Shelby and, you know, the NSL team, which I'm a big fan of Carroll Shelby. Real big fan of Carroll Shelby. His ideas of what a car should be was never produced. He originally sought after, well, Ford sought after him, and then threw a 427 in a car that he didn't want to have a 427 in. He was going to produce a car that had stability and handling over horsepower. That's not what came out, but that's what his original ideas were with Ford. Obviously, Iacocca was a problem with that as well. That car never ended up becoming what it should have, according to Carroll. Carroll left Ford's and got onto a project known as Shark, which ended up being the Dodge Viper. That was produced entirely by Carroll Shelby. A lot of people don't know that, but it really was. Carroll Shelby produced the Viper and then came back to Ford's and produced another Shelby. When Carroll left, Ford's got another developer which produced the SVT. That developer came out of Japan. He was a good developer, well known at the time. He had the same ideas in the same direction that Ford's wanted to go with Carroll. Carroll just didn't want to take up on it. It wasn't his time there. You could look at a lot of interviews on YouTube and see what the deal was. I'm a big fan of him, but as goes for Ferrari, also, a lot of people don't know, the Maseratis have a Ferrari motor. Now, if you want to go and buy a Ferrari that has, you know, 400 or up horses, you're going to spend 50 grand. If you buy a Maserati, you will get a Ferrari motor. Not saying that it's good, I'm just saying you will get a Ferrari motor. Now, I think Ferrari motors are junk, and you can go look on the internet and find out exactly why. There's been a lot of problems with a lot of them, but that's the deal with that. Alright, so on to the last race, right? So here we go. You know, all the action's going to be within the first 2 laps of this. I did take a 5-minute intervention, I guess you could call it that, after my qualifying time, and then I came in here and I raced the race. So, a short break or intermission in between, I guess. And then came out and raced here. So, my first lap wasn't as good or consistent as my qualifying laps. Matter of fact, I don't really feel that my performance was extremely stellar at this, but I did a good job and got the job done. I guess that's all that really matters. Off the second corner on this, I got off the line good. That first corner was really good. I took it well. The dude that's in third now, he came and he did a lunge. He didn't have time to brake, and there was no way he was ever going to pass me, so I don't know if he was intending on hitting me, and that's the way that he was going to get a first place position, but I don't know what thoughts were in his mind, or if he just missed his braking points. I don't know. because of my shitty performance within the track. You know, the track's still up on my butt, which is not cool. Come down the last. As you can see, I got tapped there, and I got hit here. That's the whole reason why I split this up, so that you could see that hit. It was a major hit. So in return, I gave it back to them. Both them guys got wheels. We'll take it back to the third position here. You can see exactly what happened around that corner. I was tapped there, and then I was hit. I was lunged off. And I have no idea why that guy thought it was a good idea to try to pass me on that corner. It's like the worst corner ever to try to pass me on. Stupid and stupid. But so I ended up hitting him. Revenge. It's a sweet joy, bro. I'm just gonna. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Is it part of my personality? Hell yes. Am I gonna get it? Hell yes. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So, the rest of this race, this is pretty much what it is. I don't usually post race like this, but I definitely wanted to go ahead and post something so that you can see what we're doing out here and where our progress has gone. Obviously, this wasn't the greatest race. That corner right there, I took in fourth. I should have continuously took it in fourth. I know to take it in fourth. But there was one time that I did drop it into third. I could have ran faster on this. I just didn't. It's obviously due to reasons, but still, I did fairly well. Little history about me. I started when I was like 8 or 9. I was ripping down 1 and 2 stroke motors. Went on to a little bit of drag racing. Went to school, to college, to get my ASE certifications. And then wanted to go and do more with the motor than what college could teach me. So I wanted to learn about, you know, hydro locks and what's that looking like, and too much boost within a motor, and what would break and how it would look once it breaks. Obviously, school is more about the math of it all, learning the geometries and trying to figure out how close the valves are supposed to go to the pistons, and the math behind that, so that when you build a motor by yourself, you don't blow it up. Cool. I got an uncle that does 800 cubic inch supercharged, that are nitrous injected sand buggies that he takes out to Grand Rapids, which is the opposite side of this state. And in the sand, that's where they race their 0 to 60 times, or something like 3 seconds within thick sand. So they are as fast as funny cars. Something that I won't get into. My outlook on cars should be on the street, make them fast. A little bit different than a racing setup, a little bit different than a drag setup. I am into suspensions, and I've built a lot of cars. I like naturally aspirated cars. I've ran them, you know, 600 to 800 horses. I've done that. Is there, you know, 1,000 horsepower cars out there that are not naturally aspirated? Couldn't really tell you. Ain't really built them. Most of them that I see that are running that kind of time are either turboed or supercharged, just because of the cost. I do want to thank D for coming over here and participating in our events. That'll be a nice, formidable thing to start on Saturday or Friday, or whenever we start this coming weekend. That'll be cool. It's too bad about Wattz. I do know a guy that I heard that he's a driver and he's slow. He's always in the boss's office and having to give reach arounds due to the fact that he's slow, and these are kind of things that I've heard. I know that he likes his vibrator chair, whatever it is. And I've heard a lot of excuses. Might have something to do with, you know, his internet speed. It's just slow. But if you know that guy, you should tell him to come over here, because we'll help the performance of his game out. Maybe even help him with his career if he could speed up a little bit. No worries though, Wattz. I got your back. You're my boy. I'd never talk shit about you. Just that you're fucking slow, and maybe I'll have to make you a pace car. I'll design it for you or something. I don't know. Color it. I don't care. What's your favorite color? Let me know. We'll get you in a pace car out here, Wattz, and we'll let you run around the track. Maybe we'll try to follow you. Maybe we'll just pass your ass. Eventually, I'm sure you'll get faster. Maybe you'll be better. Maybe that vibrating chair will help you out sometime after you learn how to drive. That's all I really got to say about that. Let me know if you're coming over here, Wattz. I'll save you a spot. Alright. Peace.